You've heard me talk here a number of times on Sky News. In fact, right across the channel, my other colleagues have raised the issue of youth violence in particular in Queensland and a raft of deaths. 7 Queenslanders in recent times have died. There is an outbreak there, but this afternoon there has been a development with the Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk bending to pressure and sensationally reintroducing breach of bail as an offence. Joining me now, the man who forced her hand, Opposition Leader David Crisafulli. David Crisafulli, thank you for your time. I know it's a big news day for you. There has been a big move today in Queensland, a big win for you and your party. Tell us more.
A big win for Queenslanders, but I tell you what, Peter, it just shows the chaos and dysfunction of Queensland politics at the moment. We've got the left not being able to work with the right. We've got the right not being able to work with the left. And while the Labor government is in dysfunction, Queenslanders are left right out of any form of consultation. And what we saw with breach of bail, we have been persistent on this. For 2 years, I have not strayed. Every time I have spoken about youth crime, I've said, well, embed consequences for action, make breach of bail an offence. Minister after minister, the Premier, the Deputy Premier, have all mocked us and chastised us and said it just could not happen, it just would not work. As late as yesterday, a senior minister was rolled out to criticise us for pushing this, and lo and behold, today, after a chaotic day, they have agreed. So this is a little step forward for Queensland. And I guess, Peter, the only thing that people would be thinking is, if only. We've had 4 deaths since Boxing Day, allegedly at the hands of repeat young teen offenders out on bail. Can you imagine, maybe, just maybe, if these had been in there earlier?
Just quickly, I interviewed Julie West. She's a Queensland grandma. She was fighting for Emma's Law. You mentioned there that Boxing Day death. 150,000 signatures on her petition. She said that you had helped her enormously. I could not believe that not one staffer for the Premier, let alone the Premier, let alone a minister, bothered to discuss that petition with Julie.
Well, it shows you what happens when governments have been there too long and they stop listening. 150,000 Queenslanders, over 7,000 made a submission, and still their voices didn't count. Anyway, we'll keep fighting. There's a long way to go, and we still have a lot of changes to make Queensland safe, but we'll take this as a little win for the community today, Peter.
Stay on it, David Crisafulli, and good on you saying that that was a win for Queensland, not the party. Thank you for your time.